Now, a few others have asked me the question, why join Scope at this time? Why join Scope? Let me take two initiatives of Scope and help use that to give those of you who have similar questions the very first initiative that I would like to use to give you reasons to join Scope or to support Scope actions or to become a member so that you can benefit or also help others benefit by the actions that you will be carrying. I will take, for instance, this project, the Scope project of the Samsoya Center for Human Rights and Democracy. We all have witnessed the different kinds of human rights abuses, and our people face them in so many different ways already. The Samsoya Center for Human Rights and Democracy that already exists, which is a Scope initiative, is there to record and document all the human rights abuses in every different areas. This is a private initiative. So as these human rights abuses are being documented, there will come a time when cases will be filed. The government will push other actions against the perpetrators of this violence and human rights abuses against our people. And there will be other private initiatives that will be pushing forward. It is important that we have mechanisms in place that are documenting this and probably already putting legal strategies in place so that immediately we get to Buea, or even before we get to Buea, litigations may even start, if depending on where these cases fall. If it falls within a jurisdiction that can be handled as an international issue, we must not necessarily get to Buea before litigations begin. So we will as well not ask the government to stop my trip to Buea right now and start to litigate on some of those issues. That will not be wise for us to expect our government to dive into issues of that nature at the moment. But wouldn't it help if there is a private initiative at the corner that is doing the same thing? Now, our people have been fleeing from the genocide by La République du Cameroon and moving into other countries. These citizens who are fleeing into other countries also need legal backing wherever they go. They need their status to be legitimized, and these are all issues that in a wartime, for a young government like ours, we cannot commit such actions solely in the hands of the government. So a private initiative with an organization like Scope, the Southern Cameroonian Congress of the People, is the great way to go. That is why Scope have decided to create this Southern Cameroon Ambazonian Exile Forum, where citizens of Ambazonia who find themselves in other parts of the world by force due to the genocide and war that is ongoing in our homeland can find legal support to get themselves situated. It is not always easy for those of us, especially some of us who have been out of Ambazonia before now, and probably we arrived in some of the places that we find ourselves today through very, very scrupulous means. It takes quite a lot to settle a migrant, and the help of lawyers are always very necessary to get these things done correctly. Now, if we had our government in place, this would be a great initiative to be looking into our embassies and trying to get support from our embassies. But as you know, our government has not been recognized yet. So our embassies at the moment cannot effectively back our refugees as ambassadors. They have their jurisdiction on certain lobbying that they can do, but they as ambassadors, they one, the necessary government tools and means are not at their disposal, but it can be very effective for an organization like Scope to come in and give that push, assisting our people and creating a better living for our people. So having this Southern Cameroonian Ambazonian Exile Forum is another great reason to join Scope. It's another great reason to support the idea of Scope. There are most of you who back there, you call me every day. The situation back here is so crazy. I want to move. I want to leave. The Southern Cameroonian Ambazonian Exile Forum is there to research and propose means to citizens who find themselves in such circumstances to get a way out. So those of you in similar situations, or you know someone in a similar situations, Scope is the way to go. Find a way to contact Scope and support this initiative. Become a member so that such benefits can be yours.